Good evening everyone. My name is Sriyansh Kumar. Today I am discussing the chapter climate. Before discussing the word climate, let us discuss first the differences between climate and weather. The climate and weather has a lot of differences in itself. Climate is a sum total of weather conditions of an area for a long time. For a long time, if there is atmospheric condition is fixed, then it is called as climate. Then what is the meaning of weather? Weather is a atmospheric condition for a short period of time in a particular area. That is called as weather. Actually, we use daily climate. Today climate is hot. Today climate is cold. It is wrong. Actually, the weather is cold. The weather is hot. Because, for example, there are 7 continents. The frozen continent is Antarctica continent is called as frozen continent because their climate is always cold. It will not become hot afternoon and morning cold like we are facing on daily basis. Morning it is cold, afternoon it is hot. It is weather. Okay. And next, do you understand the differences between climate and weather? Climate is for a long period of time. Weather is frequently it will change. The atmospheric condition frequently change. It is called as weather. And next, let us discuss the factors that affect that affects or controls the climate. Factors that are controlling the climate, and I am discussing only the factors that are controlling the Indian climate. In Indian climates, there are a lot of factors that are controlling the climates. Which are they? I will discuss now one by one. First one is latitude. Second one, altitude. Latitude means this is 0 degree and these lines are called as latitude lines. These are latitude lines. Okay. In 0 degree, in 0 degree latitude or equator line, the climate is hot because the sun rays intensity is more in equator. The sun rays intensity is low in poles. That's why here intensity is less. Here intensity of sun rays is more. The inclined rays towards pole, those inclined rays intensity is less. That's why the equator faces more heat. Okay, by that more heat, what all things is going to happen, I will discuss it later. First, the latitude is clear. In equator, the climate and the weather condition is heat. In poles, it is less. Okay, this is why latitudes affects climates. And altitude. Altitude means height. Height like this. Height. See, if this is earth, if this is sun, when we are moving upside towards sun, we face cold. When we are moving upward, the atmospheric temperature become less. The temperature will decreases. Temperature will decreases when we are moving upside. Okay, why it is going to happen? Because, listen here, the sun rays first hit the earth. The atmospheric condition around us is heated, not because of sun. Listen carefully. The atmospheric condition around us is not heated because of sun. It is heated because of the reflected rays of earth. It will reflect, no, the sun rays will hit here and reflect like this. The rays which will reflect like this, that reflected rays will make the atmosphere heat. That's why when we are moving upside, we face temperature less, because earth near atmosphere, the reflected rays intensity is high. That's why here near earth atmosphere is temperature is high, but when we are moving upside, the temperature will decreases. Okay, this is altitude. And next one is very important. Listen carefully. And next one is, third factor is pressure and wind. Pressure and wind. See here, in atmosphere, air will move like this. Air will move from one place to another place. Why it will move? Why? Why is a question. Why the air will move from one place to another place? Because, listen carefully, the air will move always from high pressure area to low pressure area. The air will always move from high pressure to low pressure. Okay, high pressure to low pressure. And where this high pressure is created and where this low pressure is created is the question. Okay, listen, I told you earlier, if this is earth, this is 0 degree. Okay, listen carefully. If this is sun, the sun rays will hit directly like this to equator. In equator, the sun rays will come and hit. The intensity is more here. That's why this area is heated more. This area is heated more. In that heated area, low pressure is created. Low pressure is created where the heat is more. On that land, low pressure is created. Why? Because you take a balloon, blow that. The blowed air is hot. Hot air always move upside. Yes or no? When we blow a balloon and if we leave this, inside a hot air is there, outside cold air is there. That's why hot air balloon will blow like this and it will move upside. Like that only, when sun rays will hit to land, where the land is more heated, there the air will move upside. To fill that gap, the cold air will come here. The heated air always is lighter, weight less irutta. Weight is less. The heated air is less weight. The cool air is more weight. Heated air is less weight. Cold air is more weight. That's why when the land is heated, listen carefully, when the land is heated, the air is lighter. It will move upside. It will create their low pressure. That's why here low pressure is created. Heat is more here. The air will blow upside. Here low pressure is created. And next, to fill this gap, the cold air from outside will come and fill here. Where is cold air? Here, pole. This pole is there, no? From here, the air will come. Here is high pressure is created because here the intensity of sun is less. Here high pressure is there, means high pressure, how it is created? The cold air, it is weight. the cold air is always wet. That's why high pressure is created. From high pressure to low pressure, the air will move here. Do you understand this? How the high pressure area is created, low pressure area is created. Okay. And next, there is one concept. In this earth, there are some pressure belts are there. Some permanent pressure belts are there. They are, it is 0 degree, no? It is equator low pressure. Equator low. It is called as equator low. And upside is subtropic high. Subtropic high. And upside is subpolar low. And upside and last latitude is polar high. These are some pressure belts. These are some pressure belts. Equator low means here low pressure is created. Subtropic high, subpolar low, polar high. Okay, this you understood. And next, in this pressure only, I told you winds, pressure and winds. Winds are blowing. Winds are nothing but the horizontal movement of air. It is called as wind. Okay. There are some permanent winds that are blowing in these caps. For example, this is also subtropic high. This is subpolar low. This is polar high. Okay. From here, from high pressure to low pressure, the air will move. No? The air will not, listen it carefully, to blow this wind. The wind is blowing from high pressure to low pressure. On earth, actually, the wind is not blowing straightly like this. It's not blowing like this straightly, because the wind is tilted like this. Tilted like this. Why it is tilted? That is tilted. Tilted means cross. The wind will not blow like this. It will blow like this. It is curved like this when it is moving. Or it is tilted like this. Why it is tilted? Because of Coriolis effect. There is one word called as Coriolis force. Coriolis force. Because of that Coriolis force, the wind will tilt like this. The tilting of air on earth is called as Coriolis force. What is this Coriolis force then? Listen carefully. From equator, if I launch a rocket, in that rocket, if there is a bomb, okay, if this rocket I launched, the bomb wants to go like this, right? But it will not go like this. It will go like this. It will tilt like this. Why? Because the earth is rotating now. Rotating. Take for example, if this is room. If this room is rotating like this, in clockwise it is rotating like this. In clockwise it is rotating. If I throw this chalk piece, here, the chalk piece will not come straight. It will tilt like this because the room is rotating clockwise like this. Because of that, this chalk piece will not come straight like this. It will tilt like this. This force is called as Coriolis force. Because of that Coriolis force, the wind will not blow like this. The wind will blow tilted like this. Okay, then how it will tilt and where it will tilt here. In northern hemisphere, it is northern hemisphere. This is northern hemisphere. This is southern hemisphere. In northern hemisphere, the wind will blow in anti-clockwise. Clockwise, the wind will blow. In southern hemisphere, the wind will blow in anti-clockwise. 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 Here, clockwise. Clockwise, here anti-clockwise. The wind will blow. There are some permanent winds in this earth. Those permanent winds are called as easterlies and westerlies. Easterlies and westerlies. These easterlies also called as eastern trade winds. These easterlies also called as eastern trade winds. Why? Because why these are the easterlies and westerlies? Here see. From high pressure to low pressure, the wind will blow. From high pressure they are coming means they want to come like this. In a clockwise. This is clockwise. The wind will blow in a clockwise, tilt in a clockwise because of Coriolis force. The wind, when coming from high pressure to low pressure, the wind will tilt in a clockwise. Like this it will blow. And here it is anti-clockwise. See, this is anti-clockwise. This is clockwise. Yes or no? And next, because these are coming from easterlies, east side, it is called as easterlies. These are called as easterlies, and upside, this is called as westerlies. Westerlies. The winds which are flowing from west side, west to east, they are called as westerlies, and winds they are flowing from east to west, they are called as easterlies. This is the concept of Coriolis force and easterlies and westerlies.